Activity is from Mindset Mathematics grade 7, a fishy image. So we have some data here, and we see that these fish are not drawn to scale because in my data chart I can see that the Navaga, I don't know how you say that, Navaga fish and the anchovy, the relationship between those, the Navaga is actually 5 times bigger than the anchovy. And right now, if we look at these, that Navaga and anchovy are like the same size. So that can't be drawn to scale. So either the Navaga needs to be a lot bigger or the anchovy needs to be a lot smaller. So I'm going to start by making the Navaga bigger, but I want to make sure that I'm creating it bigger at an appropriate scale. So the Navaga should be the size of 5 anchovies. So I want to create 5 anchovies first. So I'm going to click on the image and I'm going to press Control-C or Command-C if you're on a Mac. Control-C and then paste it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images that are exactly the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and line these up. So fin to nose all the way across. So I can see how long is that Navaga fish supposed to be in relationship to the anchovy. So I've done that. Now I can see that this fish is supposed to be as long as all of these fish. So I'm going to lengthen that fish by expanding it. I've grabbed the corner, the upper right corner, and I'm dragging my mouse while I've got it selected, or your trackpad, and I'm going to make it as long as the anchovy. So that relationship is a little closer to what it really is. So I've got that lined up. But even then, because of how the image is cropped, it's not quite right. I crop that image some more. So that I can expand it even better. So again, I'm going to line it up with the other anchovies. I'm going to expand that right there. Okay, so that's what the relationship should look like. And maybe that's what the anchovy size is in real life, and this is what the Navaga size is in real life. But I can also scale all this back down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the image of the Navaga, whatever it is, and then I'm going to hold down the Shift key so that I can choose more, select more than one. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and I'm going to select all the anchovies as well. And now I want to resize all of them at once. So you can see they're all selected. Now I'm going to come to the upper corner and I'm going to just scale them all down. So they're a little more reasonably sized for my actual slide. And so now what I can see is the relationship between these. The anchovies are quite small compared to this larger Navaga. They're 1/5 as large as the Navaga. So an anchovy is about 4 inches long, and the Navaga is 5 times as long as that. It's about 20 inches long. So I can establish those relationships and resize using the tools that I have in Google Slides so that I can show the relationship and show the scaled relationship between those. So you're going to pick a pair of fish and you're going to do something very similar. You're going to see what is that relationship between those sizes. How can I resize it in such a way that I can show what the scaled relationship really looks like.